edition of the African Para Games, and we are coming to you live from the Eden Heights Sports Complex here in Accra, Ghana. Today's matchup, South Africa women versus Kenya women. And we'll be underway shortly for the start of this game. South Africa, of course, undefeated so far in the competition. And Kenya will be looking to cause a bit of an upset if they can manage to beat South Africa today. A couple of minutes to go before the start of the game. We'll be back shortly. Just having a quick look at the South African team lists. I've run through them. The South Africans bringing the following players into the game: Sam Koliswe Mbatha, Nabushle Chi, Afalile Kalasili, Londeka Ntembu, Michelle Mofaneri, Ongeza Hagu, Nolita Kabido, Lakwanda Shlangwani, as well as Asive Gilafile, Duduzile Gwaza, and Linda Basili. And for the Kenyan women, we have Joyce Malanda, Eunice Otieno, Michelle Yegan, Phyllis Wairo Roko, Rahel Alar, Merceline Anjejo, Caroline Munjiba, we have Esther Moenji, and Beth Wambui, Stella Tioy, and Teresa Nganga. The coach today for the Kenyans is Sarah Labisi, and for South Africa, coach Trooper Johnson. Today's match officials is Faisal Sawood from Morocco. He's our crew chief. We have Marbana Labagi from Algeria, as well as Paulo Michel from Angola. Just about to get underway here in this women's pool encounter. 7 teams in the women's pool. This competition format sees the teams playing, everybody plays each other, and the team that finishes with the most points at the end of the competition will be crowned as the champions, whereas the men's competition having more teams, so there will be crossovers in the semi-finals. And then the finals obviously underway here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex in Accra, Ghana. It's the 2023 African Para Games. South Africa pick up the rebound, and away comes ladies in green and gold, Judy Gwaza, and getting the shot up there is Asive Gilafalile, and she opens the scoring for South Africa. Shot converted there for Kenya. Number 11, Esther Moreno, getting the first points for the Kenyans. Michelle Mofaneri for South Africa moves the pass into the zone, and there's a hardware unable to convert for South Africa. Away come Kenya now. And unforced error there from the Kenyan number 13, Stella Tuyoyo. For South Africa. Good work there from the number 11 for South Africa. And so number 14, Dudu Gwaza, so unable to convert. So solid defense by Kenya. And away comes the Kenyan number 13, Stella Tuyoyo. Shot up, a rebound collected by the South Africans, and away comes Asiwe Gilafalile. And ball falls, fortunately for the South Africans, unable to convert on that occasion was Angeza Hagi. Away comes Stella Tuyoyo for Kenya. Shot on that occasion is put up there by Beth Wembui, and rebound picked up by Kalasile. And South African number 6 foul is going to be called against the Kenyan number 7 there, Phyllis Wariyoko. Puts her shot up. Rebound's going to be picked up by the big tall figure there of the Kenyan Rahil Alar, the number 9. A rush shot there on that occasion by the Kenyans, and away comes Angeza Hagu for the South African ladies. And the pass doesn't find its way to Gilafalile. Got a small venue here in the Eden Heights Sports Complex, making it difficult for our camera angles, and we do apologize for that. But delighted to be able to bring you these pictures from Accra of the first African Para Games. Substitution made by the South Africans. The number 14, Dudu Zile Gwaza, will enter the court, and she replaces the number 10, Angeza Hagu. Shot doesn't land there for Rahel Alar, the tall number 8 there for the Kenyans. And away comes Gilafalile to Mokanedi. Mokanedi will find Gwaza. And Gwaza back to Gilafalile. And better offensive play there on that occasion by the South Africans. And away come Kenya now, looking to try and draw the scores level. Vocal support for both teams here in this tight venue here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. The South African men's team giving as much support to their ladies, and Asive Gilifilile takes South Africa now up to 6 points. We have 5:31 to play here in the first quarter. Coming up after this encounter is a crunch battle between the men's teams from Algeria and Morocco in Pool A of the competition, and that one promises to be a riveting encounter, so make sure that you don't go away from your screens. All the action coming to you from Accra in Ghana. Away comes Kenya now with the possession. Long pass across the key towards Alar is intercepted by South Africa, and quick on the counter. Mokhanedi will take an opportunity missed. Rebound collected by Dudugwaza, and by Gilifilile, and Gwaza is blown for the 3-second violation. Number 5 for Kenya, Eunice Otieno in possession. Finds Rahel Alar, the tall, big number 8 player for Kenya. Her shot doesn't land. Rebound will be collected by the South African number 13. Gilifilile almost loses possession. Finds Mokhanedi. Bit of a hospital pass there. Mokhanedi does well. Gilifilile will extend South Africa's lead now up to the 8-point mark. 6-point advantage. 4:20 to play here in this first period. Both teams feeling their way into this game. South Africa with a slight advantage at this stage. They'll be looking to put the pressure on Kenya. Their defensive play has been good up to this point, and well converted there for Kenya by Rahel Alar. Kenya now looking to put South Africa under pressure in this offensive play. The melodic tunes of the Vuvuzelas ringing out in the Eden Heights Sports Center. Mokhanedi looking to set herself for the shot. Puts it up, doesn't drop, and ball will ricochet off the back of the Kenyan number 7 there, Phyllis Wariyako, and South Africa inbound from the baseline. Mokhanedi takes her off the ball at the last moment, and away come the Kenyans. Bit of a rush shot in that occasion by Yunus Otieno, and turns the ball over. South Africa pick up the possession from the baseline. 3:21 to play here in the first quarter. South Africa with the narrow 4-point advantage at this stage. And Gilafalile's shot doesn't land. Rebound collected by Hago, looking to get the ball out to Mokanedi, who sets herself up. Shot was short on that occasion. Referee will stop the game for a foul. Correction, player down in the key. And South Africa will hope to pick up the possession. So South Africa reclaim the possession. Mokanedi plays it into a crowded key area there, and Kalisile picks it up for the South Africans. Back to Mokanedi. Mokanedi unable to get the shot up in time. South Africa blown for the 24-second violation. 1:56 left. Sorry, 2:45 left here in this first period. And good work on that occasion. Rahul Alar narrows the deficit down to 2. So good fight back here from the Kenyan ladies. South Africa will want to shut out the danger player for the Kenyans. That's Rahul Alar. She's starting to find her shooting form. And Mokanedi will bring it up for South Africa. And good work to get into the key initially there by Ongeza Hagu, and she draws the foul and go to the line. Foul will go against the big tall Rahul Alar, and Ongeza Hagu to the bonus point. Hagu converts for the South Africans. So close encounter at this stage between South Africa and Kenya. 3 points in it. We move towards the final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Away comes Asive Gilafalile to Hago. Hago back towards Gilafalile. Back to Hago. Hago gets the shot up. Short on that occasion. Rebound collected once again by Rachel Alo. Now away in possession for Kenya is Wambui. Her shot doesn't land. Rebound though collected by the Kenyans. Wambui will play the pass out. And Alo shot short on that occasion. Mokanedi for South Africa. Looking for options, eventually get some help from Hagu. Shot clock running down, and Good defensive play there by Kenya, forcing the turnover there by the South Africans. And that we'll see a substitution now called by the South Africans. Onto the court, we see Duru Gwaza. She replaces Hagu. And off comes Gilifilile, and she's replaced by Nokwanda Shlongwane. Rachel Ala's shot doesn't land for Kenya. Final minute of this first period. South Africa now looking to get the ball into their front court. And once again, great defensive work there by the Kenyans, forcing another turnover. Allows for a substitution for Kenya. Onto the court will come the Kenyan number 10, Caroline Wanjira. Wanjira's shot doesn't land. Rebound collected by Shlongwane for South Africa. Mokonedi battling with the possession. Another good stop there by Kenya, putting South Africa under pressure and drawing the foul. And Phyllis Warioko will go to the line. Foul on that occasion called against Alasile. South Africa call for the timeout. 19 seconds left in this first period. So 19.4 seconds left here in this first period. Kenya keeping the South Africans at bay at this stage. Timeout called by South African coach Trooper Johnson. Good passage of play by the Kenyans, putting South Africa under a bit of pressure. And now we have the number 5 for Kenya at the line, Eunice Otieno. And Otieno converts the first one. South Africa pick up the rebound. Final 20 to play. And once again, unforced errors cropping into the South African game. Rachel Ala brings the scores level. 9 points apiece going into the second quarter. So a good passage of play there by Kenya, drawing level at the end of the first period. South Africa will need to regain their composure, and Kenya will come at South Africa with intent at the start of the second period. We'll be back shortly. Back here at the Eden Heart Sports Centre in Accra, 9 points apiece. South Africa with the possession. Mokanedi in towards Ongeza Hago. She gets a shot up, draws the foul, and that foul will be against Rahul. Ongeza Hagu. Rebound collected by Gilafalile, unable to convert, but rebound falls kindly for the ladies in green. And Hagu's shot doesn't land, so South Africa now will have to get back and defend, as the Kenyans showed at the end of that first period, on a good run of form at the moment. And what can Allah do as it opens up, takes the eye off the ball at the crucial minute, and Kenya give possession back to South Africa. Michelle Mokanedi, the South African number 9 in possession. Foul on that occasion will be called against Caroline Wanjira. That's a great atmosphere here in the Eden Heart Sport Complex. Kenya and South Africa ladies battling it out, and Asive Gilafalile takes South Africa back into the lead. South Africa looking to shut the Kenyans out. Kenya doing well to break the press, and away comes Wanjira, but cover in the form of Kalasile for South Africa. She picks up the rebound, but excellent work there from the Kenyan Eunice Otieno, the number 5. South Africa knocked the ball out of play. Communication between players made all the more difficult with the loud atmosphere here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. And ball will roll out of bounds. Kenya will have possession. South Africa struggling with the defensive pressure inserted by the Kenyans. Good work from Kenya at the moment. And Rachel Alar having to put out the long shots. South Africa won't be too worried about that, although Alar is managing to convert quite a few of those. And in the meantime, Gilifilile unable to make the most of that opportunity. Mokonedi in towards Asive Gilifilile once again, rushing her shot a bit, and needs to realize she has more time in the zone. In the meantime, Real Alar in possession for Kenya. Good work from Kenya at the moment. Shot goes up, rebound collected again by Ongeza Hagu, and she'll find Gilifilile, and on this occasion does not convert again. Fouls called by the referees on number 10, Caroline Wanjira, and foul before the shot went up from Gilifilile. Mokonedi with opportunity to convert, doesn't take it. So South Africa will look towards missed opportunities and poor finishing at this stage of the game. Number 9 for Kenya, Merceline Njeju, about to enter the court. She will replace the number 12 for Kenya, Beth Wambui. Mokonedi for South Africa finds a bit of a gap, puts it up to Hagu. She's fouled and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Gweza Hagu unable to convert either opportunity there, so Kenya to inbound from the sideline. And Jejo trying to play the pass across to Otieno, and South Africa steal it away. And Hagu finds Mokonedi, she gets the shot up and converts for South Africa. And Caroline Wanjira finds Allure. South Africa pressing high, and steal the ball, but loose pass there finds the grateful hands of Rachel Alo. Wanjira looking to narrow the deficit, and rebound collected by Anjejo, unable to convert for Kenya. Long pass from Lolita Kabido finds Ongeza Hagu, finds looking for the pass to Mokhanedi. In picture we have IWBF Africa President Charles Saunders, looking a little bit exhausted. I can assure you a lot of work going on behind the scenes to make this first African Para Games a success, and the man in picture instrumental in making that happen. Great support coming from both sides. South African team there. The men's team in vocal support. Victory yesterday against Angola. Loss against Senegal on opening day for them. So they've got it all to do in the men's competition. South Africa ladies, though, currently undefeated, but find themselves in a real tough battle here against Kenya. Away comes Eunice Otieno. Shot goes up from Anjejo, and away comes Mokhanedi, finding Ongeza Hagu. Hagu will look for Gilafilile, and Gilafilile on that occasion manages to convert, and much to the delight of the South African spectators in the form of their men's team. Of course, Kenya men's team also supporting their ladies, not as vocal at this stage, but plenty time left in this game. South Africa 16, Kenya 9. We have just under 4.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Mokhanedi, Michelle Mokhanedi finds Gilafilile, back to Mokhanedi, and the ball tapped out of Mokhanedi's hands there by Eunice Otieno. Mokhanedi's shot a little bit rushed, tries to play it out to Hagu, but Hagu in the zone too long, blown for the 3-second violation. Checking into the game for the Kenyans, Stella Tioi. She will replace Eunice Otieno. Unforced error there by the Kenyans, giving the possession straight back to South Africa. Ongeza Hagu finds Mokhanedi. South Africa looking to get into the zone, shot clock coming down, and Kenya will pick up the possession. Foul will be called against Tyler Sile, the number 6 for South Africa. Hagu, long pass finds Mokanedi. Mokanedi rushes the shot a bit on that occasion. Good interplay there from the Kenyans. Closely watched by South Africa. Tioi, number 9 there is Njejo. Rachel Aller, a little bit too high. That pass from Stella Tioi, the number 13. Mokanedi finds Gilafalile, and foul will go against Caroline Wanjira, the number 10. Timeout called by Kenya. So with 3 minutes to play here in the first half, Kenya 9, South Africa 18. Three minutes left of this first half, and a shot there of the support in the crowd. Asive Gilafalile will go to the line. Rebound collected there from Hago. She finds Mokanedi. Mokanedi in turn to Gilafalile. Gilafalile once again will pick it up, and on this occasion manages to convert for the South Africans. Wanjira for Kenya. Closely watched there by the number 5 for South Africa, Maboshle Chi. Coming up after this encounter, we have the matchup between the North African giants of Morocco and Algeria. Promises to be an exciting and riveting match, so make sure you don't go anywhere. All the action coming to you live from Accra in Ghana, thanks to our broadcast sponsor Sasol. Hago converts the first bonus shot there, takes South Africa up to a 10-point lead. Rebound will be collected by Gilafalile. Finds herself a little bit too much under the basket and needed to maybe find a little bit of a better angle to get the shot up. Fortunately for the ladies in green though, ball rebounds out of bounds. They put in from the baseline. Hago unable to convert either opportunity. .145 to play in this first half. 10-point advantage for South Africa. Kenya in possession with the number 11 there, Moeni. Stella Toyoe just losing possession briefly, but gets it back for the Kenyan team. And Mohanedi grabs the rebound. And away comes Ongeza Hagu. Closely watched by Tioe. Loose pass there from Hagu. Well intercepted there from Anjejo. Rachel Holland, her loose pass is grabbed there by Ongeza Hagu, and Hagu will look to finish it for the ladies in green. Unable to do so. Gilafilile back to Ongeza Hagu. Gilafilile struggling with the ball, and Rachel Alar, rips the ball away. Jump ball called, Kenya with the possession. And a shot there of all the sponsors here at the first African Para Games, and of course none of this would be possible with without the support of the sponsors, the Ghana Sports Authority, as well as a host of other sponsors which we'll highlight. And Molten, one of the IWBF global partners, Wellspect, Tissot, our broadcast sponsor is Sasol. And of course, games of this nature is not possible without a dedicated local organizing committee, and lots of hard work put in by the local organizers here in Ghana. And that brings us to the end of the first half. South Africa with a 10-point advantage will go into the third with a 19 points to 9 lead. We'll be back for the third quarter. And welcome back to the Eden Heights Sports Complex. We're in Accra, Ghana, second half action here in this 2023 African Para Games encounter in the women's section. Kenya up against South Africa. South Africa with the inbound to get us underway here in the third quarter. Mokanedi plays it in towards Hago. Hago finds Mokanedi. Mokanedi eventually gets the shot up, but doesn't land. Picks up the rebound though and gets the first points of the third. Caroline Wanjira for Kenya. A wayward pass on that occasion by the Kenyan number 10. Mokanedi plays it towards Gilifilile. Her shot in and out, and rebound collected by Otieno. Foul called there on Asive Gilifilile, the South African number 13. That is Gilifilile's third foul. Looking up at the scoreboard, only the three fouls committed so far in the game by the South Africans. South Africa boxing the Kenyans in, and Kenya unable to make anything happen. So very effective defensive play there on that occasion by the team from South Africa. And Asive Gilifilile just not positioning herself correctly in terms of her chair positioning, but she will now go to the line. One from two on that occasion, and rebound collected there by Mokanedi, and she converts, takes South Africa up to the 24-point mark. 8:35 to play in the third. Stella Toyoe brings up the ball for the ladies in white. Mokanedi picks up the rebound. Finds Hagu. Hagu launches the ball down court towards Gilifilile, asking too much of the number 13 for South Africa. And good anticipation there by Stella Toyoe on that occasion. Eunice Otieno trying to get something in towards Caroline Wanjira, but the 24-second violation will be called against the Kenyan ladies. Substitution for South Africa. Hagu is replaced by Gwaza. And Mokanedi finds some space and converts for South Africa. And, South Africa just starting to grab this game by the scruff of the neck. Took a while, of course. First period ended level. Kenya with some good work in that first period. But gradually South Africa now starting to pull away in this game. And another good pass there from Mokanedi. Unfortunately, Gwaza unable to finish. And away comes Stella Toyoe. Kenya looking to find a way through the solid South African defense. 7 on the shot clock. Shot goes up there from Beth Wembui. Doesn't land. Mokanedi in possession. Turns the ball over. Wembui to now in possession Stella Toyoe, and she converts. So that'll be Kenya's first points since the end of the first period, and we have 6:11 left here in the third quarter. Mokanedi in towards Duduzile Gwaza. Gwaza tries to get the shot up, and much to the frustration of the Kenya number 5, Eunice Otieno. Foul is called against her. She not so much frustrated with the referees, but more with herself. Of course, the officiating side of any tournament is vitally important, and the referees have been put through their paces prior to this tournament. Lots of workshops and instruction by the referee supervisor panel here who evaluate these officials. And congratulations to the officials from Senegal, Mbaye, being awarded his international license. The match official in this game, Miss Mabaka Labani from Algeria, is a newly qualified RWF zonal referee, as well as Shabani from Tanzania. So to the rest of the officials still going through the process, wishing them all the best. Toyoe for Kenya. Wanjira. Toyoe, closely watched by Gilifile. Gilifile will pick up the rebound. Long pass towards Mokanedi. Mokanedi unable to get the shot up, and turns the ball over in the end. Good work in defence by the South Africans. Setting up a high line, making it difficult for Kenya, but gap opens up there for Tioe, and foul will be called against the number 14, Dudu Gwaza. Coach Trooper Johnson, the South African head coach, doing some good work in South Africa, rebuilding the South Africans high performance program, bringing through a lot of younger players, and he's most of the players that are playing here in Ghana will take part in the 2023 IWF Under 25 World Championships later this month, or early next month, in Bangkok, Thailand. In the meantime, veteran player Dudu Gwaza converts for South Africa. Pass from Tioya on that occasion, stolen away by Alesile, and Chi finds Gilafilile. She finds Gwaza. Gwaza will convert. Foul against Wanjira. That'll be Wanjira's fourth foul, and that prompts the Kenyan bench to call for the timeout. So, with 4:16 to play in the third, South Africa 28, Kenya 11, timeout. And back to the action. Gwaza to the line for the bonus shot. 4:16 left in this third period. South Africa 30, Kenya 11. Kenya with just the 2 points since the end of the first period. So solid defensive play since the first period break by the ladies in green and gold. And Gwaza's attempt doesn't hit the ring, so violation. That is Stella Tioe finds Rachel Aller. Aller back to Tioe. And on this occasion, the shot goes up there by Beth Wambui. Rebound collected by Chi. Gwaza to Mokhanedi. Mokhanedi will bring the ball into the Kenyan half of the court. And Gwaza with a distinct size advantage there against Caroline Wanjira, converts. Stella Tioe brings it up for Kenya. Kwanzaa Wanjira. Wanjira gets the ball back there from Otieno. But unfortunately for the Kenyans, ball is thrown out of bounds, turnover. South Africa will inbound from the baseline. Dudukwaza, unorthodox shooting style there. Is the South African number 14. And, once again, good defensive play from South Africa, forcing the turnover. 8-second violation called against the Kenyans. Timeout called by the South African coach, Trooper Johnson. 2:40 to play here in the third. All right, back to the action. Gwaza in possession. Sorry, Gilafilile puts up the shot. Ball ricochets off one of the Kenyan chairs, so South Africa inbound from the baseline. South Africa making a substitution. Gwaza and Gilafilile will depart the court and onto the court for their first action. We have Londeka Mtembu and Nolito Kabido coming into the Eden Heights court for the first time today. Loose pass there from Mokanedi. Kenya come away with it, but they lose possession, but Londeka Mtembu going from South Africa's front court into the back court, so half-court violation call against the South African number 7 there. So Kenya in possession. Shot goes up there from Stella Tioy. Away comes Mokanedi. referee facial. So Hood just getting the table to correct the shot clock, and Kenya will win the possession back. Wanjira inbounds for Kenya. 1:58 to play here in this third quarter. Rachel Allaire puts up the shot, doesn't drop. Rebound though, collected by the Kenyan number 9 in close, or the number 9 there, and Jejo, closely watched here by Mokanedi. Wanjira back to Tioy. Tioy's shot doesn't land. Rebound collected by Nokwanda Shlongwani. Shlongwani finds Mokanedi. Mokanedi and Mtembo working in tandem. Mokanedi will get the shot up, and referee indicating that that foul was before the shot went up, so side ball. Referee Labani from Algeria, newly certified IWF zonal referee, so doing a good job here on the technical side. And Shlongwani will take South Africa up to the 34-point mark. Final minute here of this third. South Africa 34, Kenya 11. Shlongwani has the ball knocked away from her by Allaire, and away comes Kenya now with Caroline Wanjira. Finds Rahel Allaire. Allaire to the number 11 there is Moeni. Shlongwani finds Mokanedi, and South Africa make sure to get into the front court, and Shlongwani unable to convert. Kenya struggling to break the press of the South Africans, turn the ball over. 9 seconds to play here in the third. South Africa 34, Kenya 11. Shot there goes up, and much to the delight of the South African supporters in the crowd. South Africa 36, Kenya 11, and that'll be the end of the third. We'll be back shortly for the final quarter. All right, last quarter action here at Eden Heights, Accra, Ghana, 2023 African Para Games. Mokhanedi for South Africa. Shangwani. And Chi picks up the loose ball. Plays it out to Mokhanedi. South African playmaker having a good game so far today. And shot goes up from the South African captain. Kalisile will try her luck. Doesn't drop. And loose unforced errors creeping into the Kenya game. They had a very good spell in the first period, drew level at the end of that first period, but it's been all South Africa since that point. And good anticipation there by Afalile Kalasile. She just unable to convert, and away goes Wanjira. Foul though will be called against Kalasile. And Tioe for Kenya gets her shot up and converts. Good work off the ball there from the South African number 7, Mtembu, and South Africa now up to the 38-point mark. 8:23 left to play here in this game. And Kenya have called for the timeout, so 8:25 to play in the game. South Africa 38, Kenya 13. Stella Tioe in possession for Kenya. Rachel Rahel Alark gets Kenya up to 15 points. Kenya trying to defend high, but South Africa break that press rather comfortably. And a shot will go up there from Mtembu, draws the foul, so she should go to the line. Rebound collected there by Shlongwane, and Nokwanda Shlongwane takes South Africa up to the 40-point mark. South African defense has been solid since the start of the second quarter. Obviously, Coach Trooper Johnson identifying some of the problems they had in that first period, and ever since then, South Africa have dominated this game. And away comes Nokwanda Shlongwane once again. Tembo Chi unable to make anything happen there. Good work there from Afalile Talesile, the South African number 6, making it difficult for the Kenyans. Chi, long pass towards Mokanedi, but a good interception there from Tioes. Wanjira, though, losing the possession, but does well to win it back. But Bosele now for South Africa finds Mokanedi. No foul called there on that occasion. Missed call on that occasion by the officials. Works in the favour of Kenya now. They bring the possession up. Number 11 for Kenya, Esther Mweni. Her shot doesn't land, and Nabushle Chi picks it up for South Africa. The big, tall figure of Linda Bosele will find Mtembu. Mtembu gets a shot up, is fouled by Rahel Alar, and she will go to the line for 2. First attempt there doesn't drop for Mtembu. The rebound will be picked up there by Linda Bosele, and the veteran South African player, number 15 there, Bosele, gets her first points, much to the delight of her teammates. Came into the South African team at the last minute after an illness to one of the South African players, Simpiwe Mankele. So opportunity for Bosele now. And Mtembu, long pass towards Mokanedi. Mokanedi will spin away, finds Bosele. Foul's going to be called against the Kenyan number 8, Rachel Alar, and that will be her 5th foul. So Rahel Alar will leave the game with 5:57 to play. My apologies, 5 minutes to play. Mokanedi to Bosele. Bosele lays it back to Michelle Mokanedi. Of course, Michelle Mokanedi sits on the IWBF Executive Board as a players representative for Africa for the female players, along with Egypt's Alassane Sedki. So doing some good work behind the scenes is Michelle Mokanedi. Mokanedi into Boseli. Boseli taking too long on that occasion. 3-second violation is called against the South Africans. 4:25 to play here in this game. South Africa go marching on at this point of the tournament with a big crunch match coming up on the final day against Algeria. Of course, the women's competition is a round robin format. 7 teams in this competition for the ladies, and biggest ever participation by ladies teams here in an African competition. And round robin competition, team with the most points at the end of this competition will be crowned the champions, and they will go on to Osaka in Japan to take part in the repechage tournament to qualify 4 teams to Paris 2024. Mokanedi drives down the left-hand side of the court, looking for options, nothing giving, so she will try and reset. Ball knocked out of her hands, but South Africa pick up the loose ball, and great work and interplay there by the South African ladies, and Londekun Tembu converts. 3 minutes to play here in this game. 48 plays 15. The South African defense has proved almost unbreakable since the first quarter. Kenya only managing 6 points since the first quarter, and South Africa now will look to extend their lead with 2:50 to play. Doesn't land for the ladies in green, but once again, defensive pressure too much for the Kenyans, and they are blown for the 8-second violation. Kabito. Linda Boseli looking to convert. She's unable to do so. South Africa will pick up the sideline possession after the alternating possession arrow points in their favor. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left here in this encounter. Of course, coming up next, we have the big North African derby between Algeria and Morocco in the men's section. Coach Trooper Johnson, former USA bronze medal coach from Tokyo 2020, is heading up the high performance program here for the South Africans. And the South African men's team being vocal in their support of their ladies and enjoying the action here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex in Accra, Ghana. The first African Para Games. Nolita Kabido tries to get her shot up, closely watched there by Wanjira, and Wanjira does well to win possession back for Kenya. Away comes the Kenya number 5 there is Eunice Otieno, and that foul. Offensive foul there on Eunice Otieno. That'll be her 4th foul, I think. A little bit of confusion amongst the officials as to the direction, where offensive foul was clearly marked, clearly indicated by referee Faisal Saud, and South Africa will inbound. And Tembu just took her off the ball at the crucial minute there, and ball goes out of bounds. Kenya will inbound. Final minute of the half of this game left. South Africa march on, undefeated so far. Caroline Wanjira unable to convert. Bosele looking towards a pass to Kabido, but ball goes straight out of play. Stella Tioi for the Kenyans, and she'll put up the shot. Kalesile picks up the rebound, tries to find Ntembu. Eventually the ball does fall kindly to the South African number 7, and away comes Nolita Kabido. Rebound will be collected by Bosele, and Bosele makes sure on that occasion. The South African men's team in fine voice, creating a nice atmosphere here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. Linda Bosele brings it up for South Africa. Finds Ntembu and now Kabido, and Kabido didn't position herself sufficiently enough, and once again not converting. And that's the end of the game. So South Africa have beaten Kenya in the women's section of the 2023 African Para Games. They walk away with a 48 points to 15 win. Coming up, Morocco versus Algeria in the men's section.